Oh my god, guys. This is Rob Consu with Radio ITG, and this game is levels of own that are beyond my comprehension. Right now we have got Gebs, which rendered me stunned on the last game. And 14, oh man, is my frag counter messed up again? Yeah, it is. Gebs is 1/0. I'll just have to push F1 to miss it. But nevertheless, that's not going to take away from the excitement of this match, baby. It is the finals of the Losers Bracket Championship in the 50 caliber UT3 1v1, sponsored by Nation Voice, Stealth Servers, and Seco Gaming. I will go into more on them in a moment. But the matter at hand is Flux versus Gebs. Gebs just took out again, I'm still so stunned I can hardly even think here, guys. Nevertheless, Gebs coming out over Egg on the semifinals in the losers bracket in just stunning fashion. You guys need to check out that game. And right now, taking on Flux, that had a phenomenal game against yeah, this is how much scrambled eggs my brain is right now. I'm just completely owned by the awesomeness of these guys, and I hope you guys are too. But nevertheless, Flux had an awesome match against Fear on the semifinals, and right now these guys are vying for the opportunity. As Flux gets the frag at number 2 right there, they are vying for the opportunity to fight against. I should have these names written down, guys, as Flux connects with Frag at number 3. But they will have the opportunity to go up against Mike 3D for the consolidation match to earn the right to go to the grand finals and compete against Pure Rhythm. I remembered his name now, didn't I? Rocket coming down from Flux right here and finishes off Gebs for frag number 4. It is 4-1 in favor of Flux right here, and I'm going to go ahead and switch on over to him. Gebs, though, is no stranger to this kind of situation. Every single match on his semifinal round against Egg, he was in this same exact situation. Down in the first half of the match, coming back and connecting with the win. I mean, Flux right here on an impressive killing spree, but I would not count out Gebs yet. I've counted him out before as Flux mows him down again here on Unreal Tournament 3, and I'm just shoutcasting like a complete nub right now. I need to go back to the basics as Flux goes up here and spies out that 50 armor. It is not there, spamming out some rockets, going toe-to-toe with Gebs. Spamming out some rockets some more, trying to connect with it. Connects with some damage right there. Takes out the Stinger. Close quarters in this rocket room area. Gebs running away. Brings out the flat cannon though, but Flux able to finish off with the frag right there. 40 health on the board for Flux. Picks up those 225 bubbles in the health pagoda. Goes down, spams out some rockets, and a double rocket blow finishes off for frag number 8. Incredibly good job on Shangri-La here in the first 10 minutes of this match. Only has 34 health though. I'm sure he'd like to collect another health bubble or 2, especially around this link gun room. Spams up a couple grenades into that body armor area. Looking for those boots. Very important items in this map. Not only does it allow you easy access to that 50 shield area, but also it allows you to more quickly chase down your opponent if he's going up elevators or whatnot. Also allows you to more easily run away from your opponent if he does not have the jump boots. And finally, it's a great offensive tactic just to jump up in the air and rain fiery rockets down on your opponent like Gebs did last match. It was freaking awesome. But Flux right here finishing off Gebs for the 9th time. And looking to pick up this shield belt, which spawns at 10 minutes. It will be 9:05 when that spawns again. In this rocket room area, going over to pick up those boots, but they are there not to collect. Connects with a couple rockets right there, does Flux. Looking at that health bubble. Just kind of listening to where Gebs was going, knew exactly where he was by listening to those sounds. Boot jumps up to that 50 shield and just cleans off Gebs as soon as he gets there. Never sweeter, let me tell you. Unless, of course, you're in Gebs' shoes right now, which is being on a rampage against Flux. 10 frags to 1 right here on Shangri-La in the finals of the lower bracket in the 50 caliber 1v1 challenge. Flux able to sneak in there and get that 100 shield belt. 64 health on the board. Almost hits with a shot combo. Again, spamming these out, trying to predict exactly where Gebs is going to come down. But comes up empty-handed throughout each of those. Coming up on 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Coming down, rockets out, and connects with frag number 11 in a row. He does only have 38 health going over into the pagoda. Misses that jump. He's going to go ahead and walk up and over using that elevator. Flat cannon out. Switches over to the rocket. Blows Gebs straight up in the air. Brings out the stinger, trying to finish him off. But unable to get the job done, trying to get those shot combos there. Nicks Gebs just a little bit on the top side of this rock room. Rockets in hand. Nicks Gebs a little bit again. Gebs flies up, or so I thought. I thought I saw him fly up. Nevertheless, Flux knew exactly where it was and was able to finish him off with the stinger. Collects the shield belt at 745. 100 health on the board. Going over to collect those boots. Jumps up, and he's got the body armor in hand. Don't think I heard him pick it up. He might already have a perfect body armor on himself. Working that stinger like none other and finishes off Gebs, frag number 13. Gebs really needs to turn it around like he has never had to do before, as I stumble over my words. Flux here. Brilliant work with that rocket launcher yet again. Frag number 14. Now I'm not sure if Gebs is as worn out as I am after his match with Eggs. And that's just, you know, the fatigue. Flux, of course, having a big break in between his match and the match with Eggs and Gebs, because that did take place before the Eggs and Gebs match, and Gebs pretty much had to come right into this match to fight Flux. Gebs jumping up, and you know, fatigue is really a big factor as from a scientific standpoint. A lot of people say that you can only maintain 100% concentration for 30 minutes at a time, and you know, Gebs coming off of a 3-map ordeal that lasted, you know, 45 minutes of playing time, and you know, to rejoin service and whatnot, it was probably more along the lines of an hour and a half to finish that series. And even though he's not physically fatigued, it would be hard to say that he is not mentally fatigued. He might try to argue otherwise, but this 15th frag that might be coming up here would argue otherwise. Shaft is out on Flux, but is unable to connect. Sadly, we do not get to see that shaft come out from our perspective yet. I would like to see that. They're dominating. Goes Flux. 15th frag in the row on Gebs. Purely stunning. Flux right here going through the link room. Over into the rock room and into the lower area of the shield belt. Sniper right there out from Gebs. Takes out the stinger. No shielding on Gebs. 1 health though on Flux, and he is able to seal the deal right there. Goes up. He's going to go ahead and collect these pagoda health bubbles. Spams out a couple nades. Right there. Picks up the shield belt. 50 over 100 right now. Or sorry, 100 over 50. This is armor over health. Nice rocket right there. Double rocket. 3 of them. A 4th. Trying to connect with that 5th for the kill at 4 minutes and 40 seconds. And 17 to 1 right now. Gebs right now really needs to fight for a moral victory coming in to his second match with Flux. He really doesn't want Flux to be completely unstoppable in this first match and at least have something to go off of in the second match. Shock ball, or flak ball over there on the boots. Gebs, though, easily picks up the shield belt. 132 over 150. Again, I said that wrong. I apologize. Your armor goes over your health. Double sniper rifles right there, not connecting with anything. Gebs brings out the rocket launcher, connects with a couple blows, but so does Flux. Sniper rifles out again. Neither of these guys able to connect. 80 health right now on Flux, down to 10. But Gebs unable to seal the deal before Flux does. But right there, nice shot combo. Flux goes down. 2 frags on the board for Gebs. 18 frag streak right there for Flux. Very impressive. Rockets coming out of Gebs. Picks up that shield belt. A rocket right there from Gebs again into the body of Flux. Pretty much annihilates that shield belt. Flux, though, still working that stinger, trying to weed down his opponent. Finally does it. 19-2 right now. Here in the winners finals, or sorry, not winners finals, but losers finals of the 50 caliber tournament, which is sponsored by nationvoice.com. Stay connected with Ventrilo, with Nation Voice. Also, many of the servers that we are playing on, as well as all of the 50 cal servers, are hosted by stealthservers.net, the official servers of 50 caliber, and secogaming.com, professional website design and consulting by Seco Gaming. They are also the guys that do 50caliber.net's fantastic website at 50calibre.net if you want to check them out. Goo coming from behind from Gebs right there. 98-72 health on Flux. Jumping away, looking for that 50 armor. It is not there. Gebs sort of overshots and over-pursues Flux. I do believe we heard that 50 shield spawn, but Flux nevertheless jumps down and is pursuing Gebs. Although we should have a shield belt spawn coming up. He definitely wants that over the 50 shield. As not only does that give him 100 points of protection, but also that shield belt needs to be completely dissolved before any health can be subtracted from his totals. Whereas conventional armor, like thigh pads, which are not in Shangri-La, but also helmets and body armor, the damage is split 50-50 in between the health and the armor. So that shield belt, of course, is vitally important and respawns once every 55 seconds. Rocket battle going over here in the rock room. Flux trying to dodge over towards that 50. Nice rocket there. Prediction on where Gebs was jumping. Connects for frag number 20. Flux jumps up and grabs that body armor. And again with the shock rifle. 30 seconds left. 21-2 right here. Fantastic job. He's not letting down. Trying to cut down Gebs with the shaft. Right now, 60 health. He's got nothing to lose. Only 33 health and still being very aggressive against Gebs. Spamming some rockets up on the ceiling, trying to get some splash damage. And this match is going to be 22-2 in favor of Flux. In fact, yeah, I was right. 22-2. I saw that frag coming at the end. And this one is going to match 2. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This has been Rob Konsu from the GGL Wire.